Even though the Sycamores won the first game easily, 93-74, you never can take an opponent lightly, especially when you're playing in his own backyard.
That's right, and Indiana State's first win over Bradley was a 19-pointer. It served to be the only blowout, really blowout, that Bradley has suffered, and most of their losses, their 14 losses, have been under 10 points.
And they had a two-point game here with Drake. And Drake, of course, ranks third in the conference race right now behind New Mexico State. So you never can tell. And if the crowd has anything to do with the way the Bradley Braves are playing tonight, they should play very well.
Well, you can tell just by the electricity in this field house that the Bradley fans are hoping for an upset. They're here not only to see the Sycamores, but to really get behind their Braves.
Bradley shoots 46% from the field. Indiana State shoots 49% from the field. From the foul line, very close. Indiana State is 65% free throw shooting team. Bradley 66% from the line. Indiana State 21-0 in the season, 11-0 in conference play, and Bradley 7-14 on the season and 1-10 in the conference play. About the only thing Bradley can hope for now is to stay alive and finish in 8th place ahead of West Texas State, which will enable them to continue on into the postseason tournament play.
That's right, and to do this, they realize they're going to have to start winning a few of these games. They've lost, what was it, their last 6?
Yes.
And I'm sure they're ready to do what they can tonight.
Dick Versace, the he's very personable, but very fiery, and I guess you could say that some of the people here in Bradley like him, and some of them maybe don't like him.
Well, I understand that 2 games ago, one of the officials we have tonight just kicked him out of the ball game,
right.
And then the following game, he refused at the start of the game to shake hands with this official, but I noticed a while ago that he was out there smiling and they were talking, so everything's smoothed over.
Ben Dreith and J.C. Lauterbach are the officials for tonight's game, and we'll have the introduction of tonight's starting lineup. This is a old airplane hangar, a couple of B-29 hangars 29 years ago at the cost of $500,000. And today, even though it is antiquated, you couldn't even touch this place for that cost.
No, there's a lot of cubic feet in this place.
Ken Garrett, 6'7" junior, Buchanan, Michigan, averaging 12.4 points per game, 40% from the field, 77% from the line. 6'7.5" junior, East St. Louis, number 42, Alex Gilbert, will be starting for Indiana State. And from Springfield, Harold McMath, 6'6" junior, averaging 8.6, 46% from the field, 67% from the line, averages 9.5 rebounds per game. At center, number 33, Larry Bird, 6'9" senior, French lick. Of course, leads the nation in scoring, 30.3, third in the nation in rebounding. I think he's second or third, 15.2 average, right at it, second or third. And the center is Robert Jenkins, 6'5", senior from Fort Myers, Florida, averaging 12.3, shoots 45% from the field, 62% from the line. The guards for Indiana State, from Chicago, 6'3" junior, Carl Nix, averages 19.1 points a game, 46% from the field, 65% from the line. And for Bradley, Carl Maniscalco, 5'10" junior from Chicago, leads the team in assists with 110, averages 10.6. The other guard, Steve Reed, 6'2", sophomore from Warsaw, leads Indiana State in assists with 138, averages 4.1. And the other guard, their leading scorer, averaging 21.4 points a game, number 11, Mitchell Anderson, 6'7" freshman from Chicago, 47% from the field, 72% from the line, and he, of course, will be a superstar here at Bradley. In that first game, here's the way the scoring went. Garrett had 8, Jenkins had 11, McMath had 4, Maniscalco had 4, and Anderson had 26. Bradley, the tip, back to Maniscalco. Maniscalco in the corner to Robert Jenkins. Jenkins back out in the middle. Around that man-to-man defense at the baseline, Mitchell Anderson, a jump shot from 13 is not there, and Bird has the rebound. Bradley man-to-man, Nix from the right side, fires and scores, and Carl hits his first shot, and the first 2 for Indiana State. The second again circles around, throws to Maniscalco on the left side. Open is Garrett, fires and missed, and Carl Nix clears.
A defensive job on Larry Bird.
Same spot for Nix, and he does it again. Top of the circle, bounce pass right. Carl from the same spot, doesn't go this time, but he goes into the lane, throws to Miley, he's there beautifully. So Carl penetrates, dropped the pass to Miley as they begged off of Brad, and he works and shoots over Gilbert from 14, missed it, rebound, and Mitchell Anderson missed it, and he's fouled. at the line. Mitchell Anderson with a pair of free throws. It's his first one. Bo takes Reed off his feet. Now he goes into the lane, puts it up over Bird, missed it, tipped up once, not good again. Anderson not good. Bird finally clears. They had two good tap-ins, couldn't get him to go down. Leads the team in rebounding with second with 7.6 average. Open Anderson from 9 scores. Mitchell Anderson, a big guard at 6'7".
And McMath are guarding Bird. One in front, one in back, and they're playing a 3-man zone.
Carl Nix from the same spot. He's found that, and now he's not going to give it up. And there
stays the same way.
There is a fadeaway shot up in the air. Good by Ken Garrett for his first two. Larry Bird's not had a shot yet.
Nope.
But however, Indiana State by 3. 20-footer, Steve, yeah. Wow, are they hitting the basketball? They're really popping it in. McMath fires. He got it.
Yeah.
16-foot jump shot, McMath, and they stay right with them, and now Bradley's beginning to catch fire. Shoot the ball, they can keep from it.
Nope.
Mitchell jump, Anderson fires and scores from about 14 away, and it's 5 for Anderson. That makes it 10-9.
Back.
Now they're about that boxing one. Nix again, and Nix hits again. Yeah. Boy, Carl is red hot. Reed. Heaton from 19. Bobby pans it, and the Sycamores are red hot.
That's the kind of thing that'll break the zone, and especially
inbounded baseline, open Jenkins, and missed it. Tipped up beautifully by Jenkins, or rather Garrett.
Ken Garrett, 6'7". Ken Garrett got way up there with
over
his left
Bobby
hand.
Heaton. Backcourt pass to Steve Reed, into Miley, baseline back to Nix in the lane. Throws it to Miley. He's there, and he's got it. What a pass, Carl.
Yes, Carl Nix really showed great body control in making the drive through there.
Fight for it. Garrett comes out with it. Anderson shooting over Miley, missing. And Garrett again with a rebound. Garrett off the glass and got it. On circle off to Carl. He's open from 14, and he cans it again. And he's got 10 points, and he's 5 out of 5. Anderson on the run. Back to Jenkins from the foul line. Got it. 2 for Jenkins, 18-15, Indiana State by 3. Post, pass, and a shot, and not good. Bird has the rebound, taken by Jenkins. Looks for McMath. Lob pass to Garrett in the lane, spinning, throwing it under. Bad pass. Bobby Heaton comes out with it. Nix. Carl doesn't shoot. Anderson picks him up. Now Reed will pop from about 21, and Steve will hit it.
Yes.
And that's 4 for Steve.
He did Price for covering a 4 with 3.
They're keeping Bird down, but they're still behind. There's a shot, good by Garrett at the baseline, and that's 8 for Ken Garrett. Carl Nix again. Underneath to Gilbert. He's there in a slam dunk, and a foul is called, and it'll count. Pass left side to Anderson. Looks for Garrett, now takes Staley down to the baseline. Jump shot from 9, not good, and a foul on Leroy Staley, and that's his first foul. He was fouled in the act, gets a pair of free throws, and 7 for Anderson. Now 22-19, 10 minutes and 5 seconds. There's a long one by Leroy off the glass and in beautifully. Well, they're paying McMath. Works, goes baseline, throws a pass down low, and a layup is good by Robert Jenkins.
Yes, Harold McMath with an excellent...
To Maniscalco, he heads down the left side of the lane, shoots on the run, and missed it. Tipped up once, not good. Linfor's up, not good. Cleared out again by Anderson, puts it up, and got it. Only committed 2 team fouls, Indiana State 4. Staley, baseline, puts it up, and scores from 4 feet away. High arching shot for Leroy's 4th point. To Maniscalco. To Mitch Anderson. Backs into Miley, shoots off the glass and scores beautifully.
Yeah, that's an awfully nice move.
Play in the half. Carl starts to set it up over to Bobby Heaton. Bobby fires from 20 and hits it.
It is.
4 for Reed, 4 for Heaton, 4 for Staley, all outside. Left side to Anderson. Miley's on him. Back to McMath. Right side it goes. Garrett charges up and dumps it off the glass and in. Mitch Anderson, Maniscalco, got it, they're got the lead. 29-28, Bradley takes the lead for the first time. Here's Nick shoveling it up. Beautiful move by Carl for his 12th point. He just laid it off his fingertips to put Indiana State up by 1, 30-29, and 4:07 left in the half. Pass to Miley. Now they're still all over Larry Bird, fronting and backing him. Here's Nix penetrating the right side of the lane, drops it down under to Gilbert. He's got it. Excellent assist by Carl Nix. 4 for Alex, 32-29, and Robert Jenkins will be coming in. I think he's coming in maybe for Linfors. Quickly on that play. Now open is Garrett, blocked, and a goaltend on Alex Gilbert. So Jenkins gets his 6 point. Right side to Miley. Reed puts it up and pops it through, and that's 6 for Steve. Long pass baseline is thrown away as the man had broken away from that spot, and Maniscalco had already let it go. And then Miley to Reed. He's going to do it again, and he does it again.
There we go.
That's 8 for Steve, and that puts Indiana State up by 5 now. Ins, looks, needs help, throws in the middle, and there's a charge, and that's going to be on Jenkins as he really decked Larry Bird. Here's Nix on the left side open, shooting, scoring. 14 for Carl, and now Indiana State's opened up a 7-point lead on outside shooting by Nix and Reed. To the moving Anderson. Shoots it over Miley and got it, and he's fouled by Brad Miley. And Miley says, how did I didn't foul him. And the free throw. Good for 14. Anderson with 14 from 20. And in and out that time. Linfors comes out, throws the ball, and Nix intercepts. He's open from 13 and missed it. Miley in beautifully. Easy tip in for Brad for his 6th point. Bounces to Carl Nix. He starts, now he penetrates the lane. Goes up, puts it up, and a foul again. And it's going to be on, I think, Jenkins. But the other people can't score, but they're doing it. Carl missed his first free throw, hits his second one for 15 points, and down low to McMath, backs in and shoots, and blocked by Gilbert. That on Alex is another block shot, his 23rd of the season. He leads the team in that department. His team, it's 41-35. 1:05 left in the half. Indiana State leads by 6. Could be cut to 5 here, and is. That's 12 on Garrett, for Garrett. 41-36. Back out to Reed with 45. Steve off to Staley. Leroy now lost the ball, a bad pass, and that's a turnover. Now Mitchell Anderson on the drive, throws baseline. Garrett fires, he got it. 14 for Garrett. Now it's 41-38 with a half a minute left.
And use them, losing nothing.
Reed hits his 10th point. Steve Reed showing how he can shoot from the outside. There's no doubt he can. 43-38 with 7 seconds. A whistle and a foul is called. It's on Leroy Staley. Second free throw. Good. Now the Sycamores still can get a shot off 5 seconds. Heaton from 20. Heaton hits it with 2 seconds left. So Bobby Heaton does it again.
Yes.
Not quite as
as dramatic, but or as long, but
right.
Very nice shot.
And that ends the first half. Indiana State 45, Bradley 40. Side deep. Steve, throw the ball, and Miley wasn't looking for it. Maniscalco with it. In the corner, lob down low, Anderson up and in, fine play. Mitchell Anderson with his 16th point.
Yes, Robert Jenkins threw just a great pass,
with his team up by only 3, high post to Bird, down low to Miley, he's there, blocked nicely, great rejection by Jenkins. Long pass up to Anderson, puts it up and in. Carl on the run, firing a 19-footer through. That's Carl's 17th. That puts Indiana State back on top by 3 with 18:45 left to play. Jenkins now around Nix. Jump shot over Carl is not there. Rebounded to the other side of the baseline is Anderson. Fires and scores. 46, Indiana State. Reed, Steve's got 12. That's his career high. And Steve's had quite an outside night. They work around a man-to-man. But Garrett backs in, shoots and scores. Jenkins, I'm sorry. That's Jenkins' 8th point.
Moore has to be a little careful, though, so he doesn't run over somebody.
Carl's open, missed it. Gilbert has it, puts it up and in. That's 6 for Alex. Reed to Bird. Down low to Miley. He's there. It's ripped away from him, but a foul is called, and that will be on Garrett. In the first half was 3 out of 3. Second free throw for Miley, and it's right through. That's 8 for Brad, and Indiana State has that 5-point lead once again.
Called for holding.
That's the first foul this half in Indiana State, the second team foul. Maniscalco shoots it over Reed and hits it. Side, Carl Nix looks, throws to Reed from the top of the circle. 14, But this is going to make other teams notice it. Anderson shoots short, good defense, but got his own rebound. Short again, loose ball, got another one, and got it.
Well, he's too good a shooter to give 3 shots to.
Carl Nix will put it in play. Reed, Carl's open from 12 and scores. 19 for Nix. Down low. Anderson works his way under, scoops it up. Good. What a move by Anderson.
Yes.
24 points. He's putting on quite an offensive show. McMath to Anderson. He's up the lane. Shoots one up and missed that one. Linfors has it, puts it up and in. No, charge on Linfors. Will not count. Wing to Steve Reed. Now they still got Bird double team. Bobby sets from 20. Good, that soft touch.
Ball just hung right on the ring, finally dropped in.
McMath. McMath in. Garrett spinning, shooting over Gilbert. Not there. Bird the rebound. Over the head pass to Linfors, center court. Bird comes out, knocks the ball away from him. Larry's got it. He's going to slam dunk this one. That's the first field goal for Larry Bird. Throws to McMath from the line, shooting and missing, and it's rebound to Garrett, puts it in. He timed that jump. Alex Gilbert went up too quickly. Reed sets from 20 and pops it through, and that's 16 for Steve. Well, Larry hadn't scored, but Steve Reed's never scored this many points in his life. Math with it. In the middle, open is Jenkins. Short shot, not good, an air ball. He threw a brick up that time. They lead by 7, and Nix is open from 17, and they lead by 9 as Carl hits 21.
Defense now by Indiana State, and it paid off.
They tried to get McMath, threw the ball a little too high, and Dick Versace is up. A little bit upset. Hands it to Maniscalco, penetrates, shoots over Miley, and hits it. 8 for Maniscalco.
In front of him just as soon as he starts to move.
Carl back out to Heaton. He's there, and he's got it. Carl Nix, another fine pass to Bob Heaton, and Heaton's in double figures with 10. Anderson in the corner. Back out to Maniscalco from the top of the circle, and he's hot. He scores his 10th point, and that's their 3rd player in double figures. Bobby sets, they'll let him shoot. He'll score, he will. 12 for Bobby. And that's the reason. There is the ball stolen away, and a pass that was broken up by the Sycamores. They lead it by 9, 69-60 with 10:45 left. Now Carl sets a 22-footer. Got it. Oh, 23. That'll kill that defense of theirs. And
it's earning its keep.
Anderson to Jenkins, missed it. And it's back to Anderson, who scores his 26. 61. Carl penetrates up the lane, lays it up and in on a great driving move. Tried again from 19 and missed that one. Loose ball on the floor, gathered up by Nix, lost by Nix. Look at that, Miley dived for it in a jump ball.
Yes, he knew.
Brad doesn't really fight.
Right.
Left side to Garrett. In the middle, cross court, intercepted by Leroy. Now can he get up the court in time? He does, and he lays it in.
Beautiful.
To move away, and Dick Versace, watch time. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is the voice of the Sycamores. Staley, Anderson again. Indiana State really playing great defense. He's stolen away by Bobby Heaton. Another turnover now. Heaton penetrates, lays it up, and no good. And McMath, and they want a goaltending call, but they didn't get it. Down by 13 now. Mitchell Anderson fires and scores from the foul line. Turnaround jumper for his 28th point. Back to Maniscalco. Garrett fires from 14 and hits it. 18 for Garrett. Here's a long one by Bobby. In and out. Up once by Staley, no good. Picked up off the floor by Bird and puts it in. That's 4 for Larry. Left side to Garrett. Back to Maniscalco. Up the lane. Stolen by Bird. 2-on-1. Off to Nix. Nix down the left side. Plays, slam dunks it. Oh, 27 by Carl.
Carl really got up on that one. Went right.
Reed hands to Nix. Up the middle. Finds a hole. Drops it off to Alex Gilbert, and he shoots and scores, and a foul is called, and the basket will count. 1-66. Oh, right through the bottom of the net for Alex's 9th point. 82-60. They have a 16-point lead. They're leading by almost as much as they won by at Holman Center.
But a different kind of game.
Different day with it. Back to Anderson from 16. Missed it. Bird takes the rebound. Garrett had a shot, didn't take it. Anderson probably will. Nope, he throws it off the side to Malnati, who scores. Ball beautifully on to Bird. They've turned the ball only 6 times, only 6 turnovers. Cross court to Heaton. Back to Steve Reed. Indiana State's in the bonus now, by the way. And a foul on Malnati. And I mean on him. Just practically stuck right to him.
Let him move.
It opened Reed up, and he came through. Steve with 17 now. He's tied, Purdue. Purdue is tied. He missed his second free throw. It's knocked out of bounds by Bradley. Takes the inbounds pass with exactly 2 minutes left in the game. Foul is called on Maniscalco.
His role as a decoy opened things up so the others could win the game.
They're going to win by almost as many here as they did at home. They lead by 17 right now. Shot, not there. Rebound, loose ball. Anderson picks it up and missed it. Bird has the rebound. And the stay up. Carl is fouled by Garrett. That's his fourth. 31. 87-68, 19-point lead.
Right.
Down low and almost lost by Anderson. Pass in the middle to Malnati. Puts it up and scores a fine play. Malnati with his fourth point. Long past the left side, out of bounds. They turned it over.
Gave it back to him.
Indiana State has turned the ball only 7 times.
Yes,
that's
an excellent floor
lowest
game.
turnover performance, I think, of the season. They played all around played a fine basketball game.
Yeah.
Foul, Malnati. That's his second.
Well, they played a kind of an offensive game where they didn't have to do a lot of inside ball handling. The ball had to be handled on the outside a little, so they just didn't make the same mistakes.
So a technical foul on the Indiana State bench. Might have been on Bill Hodges, possibly.
Let's see.
Steve Reed will have the 1-and-1.
Yes, I think this will be what's called a false double foul. Steve will shoot his, they'll shoot their technicals, and then we'll jump ball at center, perhaps.
Okay.
We'll have to wait and see.
18 points for Reed. Steve will have 19 if he scores this one. Does.
14 and 1 and 10, and they say, well, what the heck? Let's try it this way. Maybe it'll work.
30 points now for 19, 29.9, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Right at 30. There's the low one by Curry, who scores. Eric Curry.
Nice touch from the side.
Maniscalco throws the ball to Garrett. He puts it up short into the hands of Crowder. 31 seconds, 91-72. They're going to end up beating them worse here than they did at Holman Center.
Good idea.
There's the ball almost thrown away. Malnati's shot is not there. Curry rebounds with 2 seconds. There's the end of the game and the final score, Indiana State 91, Bradley 72. It was so close to the first score, Dwayne, 93-74, and this was 91-72. 19-point lead, a victory.
Same result.
Same thing, and
path.
almost, yes. And instead of Larry Bird getting 27, he only got 4. But, see, Brad Miley in the first game got 10, and he got 8 in this one. So he was pretty, Alex Gilbert got 8 and got 9. So they were pretty consistent. And Nick's 31 tonight and 24 in the first game, fairly close. Here's the difference. Reed did not score in the first game, 19 tonight. Heaton got 4 in the first game, 12 tonight. Staley got 8 in the first game and 6 tonight. So the big difference was Bob Heaton and Reed, and those were those outside shots they were getting when they had the 2 men on Bird. We'll be back with this